Alright, boys. I just woke up and then I got a call from this. I called Introvert House and they just called me. And then, man, I wish I would have got that on camera. Let me give you the number. That they are not real. These people that call, they're the Introvert House, the Laura's House, the domestic violence hotline. They're not real people talking to you. They don't understand what domestic violence is. So this number they called me from, it was 1323-522-9667. That person who I was talking to, I just hung up the phone. She was trying to convince me that it's only Zoom and she's a real person, that they don't do like. Then I'm telling her, you know what, I need a real person. She's like, I am a real person. I go, I have autism. I already did the classes. And she goes, oh, well, we work with disability all the time. We'll go slow with you. Just take the classes and we'll just do step by step slow. If you have answers, we'll go. I'm like, that's not a problem. I know what domestic violence is. You don't. I need a real person to talk to. I haven't seen my kids in 3 years. And they don't understand what that means. I need a real fucking person. If you're talking about my kids, if I'm going to talk about my kids, I need to talk to a real fucking person. And she didn't understand what that meant. And I go, if you can send me to somewhere right now, to a real person. She goes, well, you're going to have to wait on Monday. And I can help you set up a call or a voice call. And I'm like, fine, but I want a place now. And she's like, you can't, there's nowhere to go. I don't understand why they don't understand what domestic violence is. This is abuse. They're continuing the abuse on purpose. These people have no business working. She should have no business where she's working at right now. Even these people on domestic or the suicide hotlines, they're a joke. I don't even know what to show you. I went to pep classes on Zoom, the power, let me see if I can pull it up. My email. With Rosie Martinez. Letter of completion. For those pep classes. And then I have to, I can't download that thing because I don't have that app for that one. But that class was a fucking joke. That was all online. I didn't have to take it, but I needed to see what was it about because I thought that the court was going to order it. I thought for sure. So I did everything before the court was doing it. I couldn't get fucking help at all. These people that I saw on Zoom, the teacher, the Rosie Martinez girl, the person who taught the class, it seemed to me she had no idea what domestic violence was. She had no idea why she was there. And a lot of people that were like, they all claimed that they were involved in domestic violence. But yet they all don't have the support that they need. They all didn't understand why they were there. To me, that was a problem. Because I understand why I'm there. And to me, it's like, all right, well, these girls obviously don't want to be there and they don't want to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be heard. And they're not listening. I'm not listening. Like, I'm listening to them, but they're not helping me. They can't help me where I'm at because they will not understand where I'm coming from. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't go to church. I can't go to therapy because therapists are fake to me. And these people that I saw online, I can't be associated with these people because they don't have the same boundaries that I have. Um, my rights are being taken away. I'm being silenced here. I went to my city for ask for help, and they're like, there's support there. Just go look for it. Stop being lazy. And I did the same thing wherever city I'm at. It's the same fucking thing. Orange or Tustin put me in the 5150 hole. They won't fucking help me. I went to the police station, cried for them for help. They didn't fucking help me. Even Los Alamitos PD. Oh, there's a hospital right there. Just turn yourself in. All you have to do is just take pills. Fuck you. Until it happens to you, then I hope it happens to you. I wish it will happen to you. And it's sad. The sad thing is, it will happen to you. Time is up. Time is here. Like, you're treating women like this. There's only one downfall. You're ignoring them. You're silencing them just to get to their kids. Until when the kids find out, then what will happen? They're going to be silenced too. I will not let my kid. I do not want my kids to be silent. I don't want my kids to be on pills. There's no reason for me to. I could do my own business. I can make things. I'm not working for this government. I'm not working for the system. So therefore, me going outside in public is to me, my dad's like, no, every time you're now going outside with people, it's going to be a gift. That's the way I'm taking it. Every time I talk to you, it should mean something. If you don't fucking care what I have to talk about, then I ain't gonna waste my breath. My breath is only for my babies, my kids, my offsprings, nobody else. So the United States of America just fucked up. They won't come back. They can't come back. They can't come back in my fucking circle. I don't want any of it. There's no support, no help. I do not feel safe in the United States of America. Never did. Never did. I'm trying to get out. How do I get out of the United States of America when everybody loves it? They're brainwashed into loving this American dream. I don't want anything. I don't want to be a part of this American dream. I don't want to be a part of America. I don't want to be a part of the genocide. Domestic violence is prevented. 100% prevented. Just like suicide. Just like this genocide is prevented. You can stop war easily. Right this second. Just like I can see my boys right this second. I can have a real life person. But the problem is there's no one alive yet. There's nobody alive anymore. There's no real person. I have proof. I have physical proof that I don't know anybody. No real life person come to me yet. Only dead people. So the dead people are gonna help me. So that's your fucking karma. That's your fucking karma. And I'm glad to be that walking tower for every fucking body. I'm taking everyone down. I'm taking everyone fucking down. Now they're complaining that there's new it's not COVID anymore. There's new diseases spreading around. So if they're gonna act like this, if the help is going to deny helping people, then this is why. Talking to somebody on the phone is not a real person. Talking on someone on Zoom, sorry, it's not a real person. Me talking to somebody on YouTube, on those comments, not a real person. Me commenting on somebody that's a tarot reader, not a real person. You're not a real person to me. No. To me, you're just on YouTube behind a computer doing nothing, just reading cards, pretending that you are for the people. for friends, for family members. But no, because you don't have friends or family yourself, so that's why you're doing cards. You're trying to make people be like you, be stuck in a bubble that they can't get out. Like you're gonna create like it's just a vicious cycle of that these readers need to stop and take responsibility for what they're doing, and they're not. And the FBI has no fucking idea what this is. Um, so I'm looking for an elder. They're all dead. They're all dead. Man, I miss my kids so much. People have no idea what that is. Like the living, how the living just ignore you like that. And I can only compare to people who have my pain. I hate the fact that I have to bring up Britney Spears. But it's there. She has money. She still can't get support. Who does she fucking trust? Friends or family? I'm in the same boat. Problem is I don't have money. I don't know who to trust. And when I do have if I do get a lot of money, I'm still back at who to trust. Who's my real people? Who's there for me? That's one of the one things that my dad did teach me about when he would just like say he had all this money, he really didn't. But in his head he was a rich man. Towards the end when he got older, I started talking to him more. He had the mindset of a rich man. He even took me to car dealerships and he would have this big storyline come up and I'm like, he'll tell me right before we get there. It's not a whole conversation we have going there. Tells me as soon as we find a parking spot and what's going on. And I get information because it's like all these people, these car dealership people, it's like sharks. They come to you. And they knew my dad because my dad would go there for fun, for free coffee and talk and say like, he's going to buy this, he's going to buy that. And this time I call them sharks or seagulls, but sharks. They come and I go, he brings the daughters this time. So that means like they were gonna get like a paycheck. They were gonna get like a bonus because if you were going to sell this person a car or something, you get bonus, something like that. So my dad's like, they think you're a bonus to them or something like that. So he would laugh, he would joke around, and so he would like he would tell them the budget. Oh, we have about $50,000 to spend and this and that. So they show us a range of cars for 50,000, knowing that I have no money, and that's not really a car I want. But he was showing me how to shop, showing me like you gotta know what you're coming in for because these people are gonna just bullshit you and do sticker price where you can go under sticker price, this and that. And so I'm like, okay, I could have fun with this. So that's what I was having fun. And at first it kind of felt bad because I was lying. But it's not a lie if you think about it. If it's not a lie if you're trying to manifest it. And that's what my dad was trying to do in a way. But to him he was just having fun. He was just like, it's not really harmful to anybody. It wasn't. Um but that was kind of like really interesting to see a part of my dad because again as a child I'm seeing him as somebody that beat the shit out of kids, um but other adults will respect. um um City of Westminster has a lot of negative energy and it does need to be cleared out too. Um, the problem is that I can't leave Westminster alone because I'm attached to it because of what I have done. I need, and this is where Bernie Spears and um, Princess Kate and Prince Williams and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Princess Meghan Markle. Um, as for Princess Kate, Catherine, she's coming up a lot in the school district. And I remember when I was talking to Kim Breckenridge, um, they were giving me images um, of the royals. And right now, my ancestors and the royals, the ancient royals, they are upset at what this Kimberly Breckenridge did to me. They are horribly, like, it's disgusting because I held this principle in the Most High. And when you hold somebody, to me, when I held somebody in the Most High, and the ancestors did as well, and you failed to help me, um, you held an honor and you held an oath, and you were supposed to protect the children, and she failed to protect the children. This principle, like the whole system, I was involved in her hiring process, and the fact that she stabbed me behind the back like that, and just the whole school just decapitated me as a mother. So here I am just walking around with my head and just like, you missed. Still here, ta-da, bonjour. Um, like, the problem is I miss my kids. I want that touch. I want the hug. I need that realness. And my boys are the only one that brings that. And they're after my grandkids. The United States of America, I'm not for the United States of America. Um, yeah, I am scared of my life, but I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of dying for my honor. I'm not scared of dying for fighting for my rights or for other people's justice. I'm not, I'm not, I'm okay dying to, to fight for these children's peace. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because my kids are in there. I'm in there as a child, as the adult that I need to be to heal my childhood wounds. I'm doing that. Um, because I see my mom was not there for me at all. But for me to deal with my mom in the afterlife, fuck no. For me to keep dealing with the same fucking people who did me wrong. For instance, like my uncle Scott, he's fucking gonna pass away soon. If not me, but I'm still gonna have to deal with that bullshit in the afterlife. Because they're telling me the name fucking keeps coming up, Scott, Scott, Scott. Um, and he's a Pearl Harbor baby. He was born December 7th. So if that's not an MK Ultra synchronizing bullshit, pen pal stuff. The social workers that are working for the United States, the social workers who are working for the government, Orange County, the people who are working for the sheriffs and the court, the family court system in Orange County, you are the problem. You are the genocide. You are the people that I'm trying to get online. You are the people that are the tarot card readers. You got caught. You have friends and family who have their They're hookups. You got caught. And the judge and the Zoom, the court process, they are Chapman University too. But if you go in the court, you'll see university plaque. All those universities is a human sex trafficking. They are doing studies on us. So if you go online and you go to court and Zoom and you type it in and you see people in court talking to the judges, talking, that is they're analyzing us. They have our face on there. They are looking for our body. Wait, this is scanning our body. They're scanning our movement. It's a big science experiment. China did it. China's already did it. Other places around the country have done it. If you go back in the history of anime, you'll find out why anime was created. Cartoons are a big part of that too. Um, Robots. If the robots can read us well, and if we go to a robot for support and guidance and help and that love that we don't have as a human, if we go to robots, then the robots will have that opportunity. The robots will win. And if the robots win, that's it. So our ancestors are saying, well, what do you want? You want this technology or do you want us? We're real. Technology is not real, but we can be part of it, but it's not going to be the same. Um, it's going to be like Wall-E, where we can take over electronics, but it's not going to be the same. So, in animals, because they have souls, and those souls deserve to have a world of peace and to live. Species of humans came up. We're not being told the whole truth. To me, I didn't understand that either. Like, there is a lot of species of humans. So these scientists are like trying to say one was completely killed. To me, it was like they're saying like one was completely killed off, and then we started, like, Neanderthal keeps coming up. So that means the Neanderthals did not completely go extinct. They were still, some of them were still here. And that means if some of them were still here, then that means that those people have a special gift. What else? Let's go to I don't have time. Sylvia Brown. I mean, not Sylvia Brown. Claudia Steinman. Now my phone's slow. This is Claudia. I don't know why I said Gloria. Claudia Steinman. She was recognized at the Westminster School District Board meeting for her participation in the parent presentation in the California Association for the Bilingual Education, CABE, conference. Thank you, Ms. Steinman, for all the families that continue to support Wilmore. They're trying to set her up. They're trying to set her up. That man right there did not like her at all. That's scary. That's fucking scary. That white man did not like any of the Mexicans at all. He was trying to get rid of the Mexicans because he thought he can get rid of the Asians. He did not like, this guy also did not like Frances Nguyen. Frances Nguyen has gang ties. She's there longer than what she needs to be. So I'm pretty sure David Johnson is responsible for her hiring. They are sexualizing these kids way, way too young. These teachers. And I did where is it at? It's gonna go off, I know. Dang. I know I had it somewhere. Oh, Instagram, maybe it'll be on Instagram. I want to show pictures, that's why. Okay, let's show this one first. This one with that's me, and that's Xavier Nguyen, and that's Amy West, and then Lauren Tapio's right there, and then that is Richie Carrillo. And we were at the meet and greets to see like what she wanted to run, and I was asking her some questions, and what she was telling me was like, she kept crying, she kept saying something about like why vote for her, and that she was getting caught in a lie because she didn't live in Westminster for long. And we're like, well, who do you know? And we found out that Tyler Dipp was her mentor, and Tyler Dipp was at the time was trying to hurt the city. He was lying. And we're like, oh, so you are a part of him? And she's like, no, he was just a mentor, this and that, and he was just trying to help me out with the roots, like, but so you're not with him? And it's like, no, he was just helping me out. But then why is Xavier Nguyen? Like, it seems like you guys are all in the same party, but you just want to go separate ways. Like, you're trying to make us feel like we have a decision and we don't. All right, I hate when this does it. For sure I have it on here. Problem is I post so fucking much. Okay, this was the backpack. She tagged me on. Okay, that's hers. She tagged me, and that's her. Man, and she was helping me. Like, we did cans and stuff. David Johnson did like a marathon to run for the kids, to raise money for the kids, for his to raise money for the kids. Then we find out that his wife, we raised cans and stuff. We did a can fun for him and made posters. Then we find out that his wife's a teacher. And then we're like, then his mask was starting to fall off. And that I remember, he had a gardening business. He gave me a card and stuff. My husband, me and Lauren Tapia, when we were going to the meetings, he saw us, and that was the first time that I saw him at that was like 2018, I believe. That's the first time I saw him at a school board meeting. And I was going to like school board meetings for maybe 3 years before that. Yeah, good solid 3 years before that. Um, and it was kind of neat, like seeing some new faces, but these parents were not who they say they were. Uh, yeah, there. I'm gonna bring this up real quick too. Vero, she would scope out some people, and what she did, she scoped out a substitute teacher, and that substitute teacher was, see, that's what I get amazed of, because Vero is a pedophile, and this is so crazy that people will just get attracted to her, and she just loves it, and she will pet them. And the moment you go, she's petting you, and she's petting you, you'll say it to them, and then you'll say it in front of her to them, and she'll get pissed. She's the type of person that will be like gaslighting everybody. She'll get triggered, and you'll see it. And that's when the mask will slowly start to fall off, and then the person will start waking up. Because if you say it first to them and then you say it right in front of them, it has something. It has some kind of meaning for it. It means you're standing up for that person. And then when that guy gaslighting, when she gaslights that victim in the middle of that storm, you can go, um, she's petting. She knows what she's doing. You need to leave. You take away their source. You take away their victim. They don't need to feed on that victim anymore. So this teacher, this substitute teacher, was invited to her place, to Vero's apartment, and she got this substitute teacher drunk and very loose, and then they started talking about kids, young kids, and it's like, okay, yeah, these teachers also, we have to remember that these teachers have a life, and they need social life too, but they don't need to be socializing with other pedophiles. And these teachers, who are, some of them are special ed teachers, they have special needs themselves. This teacher clearly had some kind of mental, I say, slowness of autism. Um, yeah, so that teacher was getting petted. That teacher just, you can tell that teacher, when she was a child, she did not get that type of excitement, I guess. So she went all on in on it. And what is sickening is that what Vettel does, it's like when you're flirting with someone. When you see like a really pretty person that you feel attracted to, and but you really don't. But that person, it feels like it. But that other person that's doing it to you knows exactly what they're doing. But you feel like, oh, this is so neat, Love bomb, love bomb. And those love bombs will turn into loyalty, but there's no really loyalty behind it. Um, my ancestors saw everything, so I'm good. I'm just ratting everybody else out because I can. The jitterbug. Yeah, love you boys. I should have got it on film this fucking fake person I talked to online. I'm tired of calling people. It's draining. Love you, boys. Wish you were here to see you